With over $100 million tied to Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal, the Phoenix Suns had limited avenues to improve the roster in the offseason. But with the hiring of coach Mike Budenholzer and other underrated moves, the Suns have built a competent squad that's currently 4-1, currently has a top 10 offense and defense, and could make a deep run in 2025. Of those underrated moves was the acquisition of rookie Ryan Dunn from the Denver Nuggets at pick 28. A player who's been a complete difference maker on the defensive end, has shown his utility offensively, and has shown out with the absence of Bradley Beal in the lineup. If he continues his performance, he will have a strong case in the Rookie of the Year race, and the Suns could truly be a dangerous team out west. But before we begin, be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a massive difference for the channel, and be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Out of Virginia, Ryan Dunn was touted for his physical gifts and athleticism, being 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan that allowed him to play larger than his size. Dunn had exceptional ball skills as someone who could be a danger in passing lanes, and did an excellent job poking the ball loose and deterring ball handlers at the perimeter. He was a very disciplined defender with great anticipation, had nimble feet and great footwork to go stride for stride with opponents, and he covered an incredible amount of ground to make recoveries to the perimeter. That ability not only helped him in getting great closeouts at the perimeter, but also allowed him to cover up his teammates' mistakes, be one of the better help defenders in the country, and a sound rim protector. In his sophomore season at Virginia, Dunn was runner-up for ACC Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 2.3 blocks per game, 1.3 steals, and made the ACC All-Defensive Team. Fortunately for the Suns, he has been as good as advertised and has played a big reason as to why they're currently a top 10 defense. When defending LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and James Harden across the first few games of this NBA season, Dunn held them to a combined 5 for 16 shooting from the field and 2 for 8 from 3. In his last game against the LA Lakers, Dunn had very impressive defensive possessions against LeBron James. Here, going stride for stride with him after he receives the ball here, absorbing contact, and being disciplined enough not to foul and force a 24-second violation. He talked about his nimble feet, size, and ability to make recoveries to the perimeter in college, but he fully demonstrates that in the latest next examples against the LA Lakers and Dallas Mavs. Here against the Lakers, there were multiple examples of Dunn chasing LeBron James across the perimeter, fighting through screens, rejecting potential switches, and taking on that assignment outright and faring well. He got a great contest on a turnaround fade on LeBron James in the same game, showed his value as a help defender as he swatted this attempt at the rim after James spun off of Royce O'Neal, and had his fingerprints all over this game. His lateral quickness and discipline are also reasons why he fared well in defending Luka Doncic in the Suns' latest matchup with the Mavs, fighting through this screen from Derek Lively and having the discipline and footwork to not only stay with Luka, but using his length to get a fabulous contest on his turnaround jumper. Offensively in college, Dunn was relatively limited as someone who took just 2 threes a game at 20% shooting, wasn't much of a creator, but he was someone who ran the floor well as a threat in transition, factored in as an effective offensive rebounder at 2 a game, and could move well off the ball and finish inside. In Phoenix, he's demonstrated that he can be a threat off the ball in catch and shoot situations, hitting 4 catch and shoot threes created from dribble penetration and kickouts against the Clippers, and hitting 3 threes, getting a putback dunk, and getting a dunk in transition to cap off a 13-point night against the Dallas Mavs. As of right now, Dunn has shot 44% from 3 on 5 attempts a game. The Suns have an impressive 109 defensive rating when he's on the floor, and he's an overall plus 22.4 on the season. He's been one of the most impressive rookies on the season, but please let me know what you feel about him in the comment section down below. What's impressed you the most about Ryan Dunn to start this NBA season? What type of player do you project him to be moving forward? And where do you have him in the current Rookie of the Year leaderboard? Comment down below. Be sure to leave a like on the video, as each like makes a massive difference for me as a creator. Be sure to sub to the channel for even more content like this. Check out my last video on Trae Young. Hope to see you all in the next one, and stay tuned.